wonder if A is going to be a mom this season, because it feels like mothers are like a huge thing. Like, I know last year, like the sins of the mothers, but Chip's mom is pissed. People are impersonating Angela Waters, because I doubt that was her that killed those teens like in the shack in the first episode. Somebody else's mom was pissed. I can't remember, but I feel like, I wonder if they're, because this season feels more like Friday the 13th. So I wonder if they're going to have like a Pamela Voorhees like angle. So all the girls are together in one class and Imogen's by herself. So when she walks into the classroom and she sits down, she sees that there's a rose inside the desk. I don't know why, but I'm really getting the feeling like somebody on Spooky Spaghetti is like obsessed with the girls. And I'm really wondering if, I wouldn't be surprised if they got summer school just to be with them too. But I truly feel like somebody is a stan, and maybe that doesn't mean that they're A, but I do feel like somebody's a crazed fan of the girls. And I'm wondering if Noah cheated on her boyfriend, because who's this girl and why does she have like such a reaction when she saw her? Okay, so I'm taking notes because I realized in the first episode the girls didn't get any messages from A, but now they have a new number and now people are asking for their new number. So suspect number one, because I got my notes, the juvie friend that Noah had, and the that friend also acts like, oh, weren't you in that massacre with A? So could also be a fan of the Spooky Spaghetti website. Then we have Farron's trainer, and that trainer asks for her number as well too. And then now we also have Christian, who's going to be working at the movie theater with Tabby. He needed her number because she's like his supervisor now. So now this is making me wonder two things. Either A, it's like a fan club, and I'm wondering if people are like infiltrating the girls like live, and it could be Christian, because he said that he's into horror movies, so he can also be a fan of Spooky Spaghetti. It just makes me wonder if like everybody was part of this fan club and was like, okay, pick a girl and like try to see if you can get close to them. But for whatever reason, I still feel like A is probably going to be like a Mrs. Voorhees type of scenario. But I think it's kind of cute because I'm like, okay, Tabby doesn't want to admit it, but she kind of, you know, is crushing a little bit on this new guy. Let's hope he's not a Chip 2.0. Okay, now Mouse is like looking around the pawn shop and she sees a rose. I'm telling you, I truly feel like there's somebody who's a fan, I use that term loosely, of these girls, and it's like on some like stan shit. So Noah found a rose in her locker, and now all of a sudden the girl from Juvie wants to work with her. I truly feel like some of these people are stans. Farron is now the swim captain, but also just found a rose in her gym bag. I hope the coach isn't a fan. So the girls attend Tabby's movie premiere, and it's so cute because they're like, oh yeah, we have stuff to do, so let Christian walk you home. And I'm like, yes, push your girl gently into her crush's arms. Well, I spoke too soon and that was extremely short-lived because as soon as I hit play, Tabby pulls out like the closing duties that they have to do for the theater, and there's a rose on top of the clipboard. So never mind. I don't think we can trust Christian. As Tabby's walking home with Christian, he asks her what's her favorite bad movie, and she says Trolls 2. That is probably one of the worst movies ever, and if you guys haven't seen it, please watch it. It is hilarious. And he seems really warm and sincere, and I want to like Christian, but I don't know. The jury is still out. Like, we can't trust him. So Noah did cheat on Sean with the juvie girl. This new A seems unhinged, and that knife that she's wielding is scary as fuck. It's long and scary. I wonder if her killings also have to do with like sex, because she killed that couple who were, you know, engaging in that shack, and then she ended up killing the girl who was trying to have that with Greg, but Greg decided that he wasn't going to cheat on Kelly. So it makes me wonder, like, is she targeting people who are engaging in that? But then she also saw Imogen too by the bus stop and it seemed like she was about to do some damage, so I don't know. Also, all the girls got a phone call from an unknown number and they ignored it just like they ignored that rose that they all received. But what was interesting now is that it seems like it's old school to receive a phone call because Mouse received a video, and that video was from Rose Waters. And now this makes me wonder if it truly is like a cult or a fan club, because it seems a little bit too modern from someone who would be older doing all of this stuff. But if it is a cult of A or a fan club of A, I definitely feel like these people are infiltrating the girls group. It could be that juvie girl, it could be that Christian guy, it could also be fair and swim coach. So TBD. Oh my god, I am I just realized they all received the rose water. Forgive me. All right, bye y'all.